All right, guys, good morning. Letting some folks fill in here. Sharing it to my page, which is what I would like for you all to do as well. All right, so good deal. We'll go over here to the BAM page. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, the wind is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, great question to start it out here. Are you all only doing lives when it storms, during storms now? Overall, yes, I will be doing the lives during storms. Leading up to discussing them out ahead, it's not something we'll be doing anymore. However, you can certainly take advantage of our sale we have going on right now, so you don't have to miss out on me doing these lives, because I'm taking them behind the paywall of Clarity, which is the platform that you see here. And that's our holiday sale we have going on through the end of business tomorrow. And that's when the lives cutoff is tomorrow night. Will be my last really kind of hoorah with that. So be sure to check us out and check out the holiday sale we got going. So very, very windy. Good morning, Alec. How are you? Good morning, everybody. Again, I will check comments and stuff after my analysis. So I know you all are over there and commenting and whatnot, but I'll come and check out comments and stuff after my analysis is finished. That way I can stay focused on my my forecast here as we're going through the live here. So I'm just checking making sure we're good here. Here we go. Making sure. For some reason, my software is no longer telling me how many viewers I have across all the platforms. It used to do that, but it doesn't anymore. So yes, Jason, this is on Clarity. You'll get a text message every time we go live. You'll get a text letting folks know that we are live, and you'll be able to see it. Okay, so let's get into it. We got radar here this morning. A big thing right now is the wind. Everybody's, it's incredibly windy, and it sounds at times like our house is going to blow over. The forecast for winds will start. The winds will subside here after lunch for sure. As of this morning, they're still gusting upwards of 40 miles per hour, and it is absolutely nasty out there. Nasty wind chills. It'll feel like it's in the teens all day. But here within the Clarity platform, you can get future wind gust forecasts. You can see how they are coming down substantially later today. That will be nice for sure. Okay. Snowfall as it pertains to how this, how the system played out. This is the observed snowfall over the last 2 days. This will, update and change over time, if you will, as it starts to get a little bit more data, newer reports into the system. But guys, if you were watching, I mean, this was this is exactly really what we thought would happen here across Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, with the very sharp cutoff. The National Weather Service in Indianapolis said it was a record event. I think they said 1.7 inches of snow. So it's right where we thought it would be in terms of having these very sharp cutoffs. But that warm nose really did a lot of work all the way north into Logansport, Lafayette, Kokomo, coming in at 5 inches. Fort Wayne had some lower totals as well. The bigger totals, which overall where we thought they would be the largest, were out here across central Iowa, where they had reports of north of 17 inches of snow. But that warm nose and what that did there certainly is what I thought it would do, um, with all the evidence of so much, warm air in the coming into the storm. So that was not a surprise by any means, but those are kind of some of the verifications of the snowfall totals as it pertains to this storm system. And again, you can see just how much work that warm air did out into Ohio. You barely had any snow at all out there. So um, awesome coverage in the storm. I think our team did a fantastic job. Um, I got a number here this morning. We've had over 2,500 people come over to Clarity and join in the last few days, and you're getting detailed analysis from our team on these types of storms, these types of setups. We go really into detail on that. So make sure, guys, you do take advantage of that holiday sale. You get this platform. This is Clarity. I'm literally demoing it for you right now. So um, back real quick, just current radar. Again, we're going to watch this storm depart, and then we are going to watch another storm work in. All right. And we're going to talk about that right now. So this is Synoptic. Synoptic is our model website, and anyone can sign up for free to view the weather models on Synoptic. It works unbelievably well on mobile, iPad, Android. Doesn't matter if you're a weather model junkie and you want to get it. You can go and sign up. It's free. It's beta version right now. We're adding and tweaking, but it is owned and powered by BAM Weather and our partner in crime there. So let's get going and take a look at this. This is as we get in through Monday. Snow starts to work back into the picture across the Midwest, Iowa, Missouri. I want you to notice with this storm too, the rain snow line is going to be quite a bit further south. It's because the actual area of low pressure is going to track well south of I-70, even well south of the Ohio River this time. We're not dealing with one of these situations where we have, you know, the low in close vicinity to where it has to cause precip issues if you're in the Ohio Valley. Now, I will say that it is going to cause issues. This is a big storm. I mean, this is a really, really big storm. Let me show you what it looks like here in its totality, if you will. That low pressure center is going to come through Tennessee. But look at what this does. Snow starts to break out 5 o'clock Monday across Illinois. It'll start to work into Indiana by 6 or 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Okay. As the snow is coming down, or as we progress into this, I do have strong confidence as the snow is falling. It's falling as a drier snow a little bit. It's a little bit higher ratio snowfall, and it's never really going to be anything other than snow, pretty much north of this line. That precip line never really makes it north of here. It's an all snow event. It's a nice event for people that for our meteorologists that are forecasting and trying to figure out what the hell the precip type's going to be. That is an absolute bear to do. It's not fun to do that. So it's nice to know this is an all snow. It starts as snow, it snows during the snow, and it ends as snow. It's not we're not guessing P types here, which is absolutely frustrating. But take you out to 8 o'clock tomorrow. It's coming down across all of Illinois, central and northern Indiana, southwest Michigan. There's 10 p.m. It starts to fill in. Maybe battling a little bit of dry air issues at first down here as the low is starting to take on more of a negative tilt and transfer its energy to the East Coast. Okay. So, and just I'm seeing some comments saying you signed up for Clarity and didn't get an alert for this update. You will not. This is not a Clarity update. We're on Facebook right now, and X and YouTube. This is a free one. This isn't a client live. Okay. So, Judy, just FYI, you will get a notification to your device when we do the client lives, and when we keep doing them past when we stop doing them for free here, because like I said, that is coming to an end. So I'll talk more about that here in just a little bit, but let's continue to go forward. This is a nice snow by 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Okay. It's coming down good. It's a heavy gully washer down to the south. I mean, they are getting soaked down there, and it's a nice swath of snow here across the Ohio Valley. These are the kind of storms you want. These are the kind of storms that again are just easy to forecast, and they put down snow. They give you snow. It's nice to have, and even some heavy snow for a time tomorrow night after midnight. I would imagine Tuesday we'll be dealing with a lot of cancellations and delays with the schools and everybody dealing with slick roadways and difficult travel Tuesday morning across the Ohio Valley. Absolutely, for sure. There's really no question about that right now. Roads will be nasty. Here's 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. It's moving out of Indiana, kind of on the backside here. 4 a.m. Tuesday. It's coming down real good across Ohio. And again, you're the low pressure center being about 100 miles southeast of this heavy snow swath. You're going to get the deformation banding going on as this low pressure transfers its energy up to the coast, and this turns up to a big northeast snowstorm, interior northeast snowstorm. But this is a nice setup for good snow. All right. Um, the one thing to keep in mind is, there's a lot of moisture to the south, okay, which is why this isn't going to be a 6-inch plus snow across the Ohio Valley. It's not going to be the heaviest snow you've ever seen, but it is going to accumulate and to the tune of 2 to probably 5 inches. Okay, but a lot of moisture down here, and it's gonna take some of the moisture from the north and rob it, if you will, which is why this isn't a major snowstorm, but it's a classic. It's a good snow. It's a December 2nd snow, and it's a good one. It's a good lays down a good swath of it. I like the HRRR model right now for its accumulation suggestions. Um, it's not horrible. I think it's probably got a decent handle on things. Again, you can see generally where you have this, where the black line is, generally that is a 3-inch plus snow. Okay. Anywhere inside the black line that I'm coloring here, and this is going to be trying to get on to the deformation banding. So this is rough, but this is where you're going to have that 3-inch plus forecast if you're asking the HRRR's weather model. Okay, so yeah, D Hammers. I don't. We didn't have 2 to 5 inches for your Ohio forecast. I can tell you that we never really had much snow at all in Ohio. It was too warm, too much warm nose action um, that that happened there, and yeah, it's just too much. So. Too much warm air to get snow out there. It's why you didn't get 2 to 5. I would have never suggested that. So someone on my team, can they answer Kelvin Zim's question, please? He's asking about, do they get observed snowfall in the home version? So, okay, that's the HRRR's version of this. It's pretty cut and dry. It's a 2 to 5 inch snow across Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, into the interior Northeast, right? And then I want to show you this particular run here too, the FV3 weather model, and because some of the higher resolution models came in too, again with a little bit more of a widespread look on this 2 to 5 inch snow, which is what it's saying. It's putting down 5 inches in Johnson County. 2 to 5 is a good range right now. Maybe 3 to 5 is even better, but regardless, this is the accumulation projections here from this latest run of the model. This is another version we call our FV3, and again, you can see it's an all snow event, and I think this is probably a pretty close depiction of what's going to happen here, if you ask me. So something just to keep in mind there. I do want to make sure we give a good shout out to our friends at Custom Restoration here in Indianapolis. Disaster recovery and restoration since 1968. These guys here got a Facebook page. Go follow them, show them some love. They're sponsoring the streams. They're the reason why we're here. They do fire damage restoration, water damage mitigation, mold remediation, reconstruction, and repair. Tell them you need any of those things. Tell them you saw them over on the BAM weather stream, and make sure you give them some love on social media for sponsoring these things, because we wouldn't do them without guys like this that do these sponsorships. So appreciate that. So yeah, that's the forecast for this round. Okay, that's the round. That's Monday night, Tuesday's round. All right. And I want to make sure you all understand and take advantage of the holiday sale we have going on right now, 40% off our Clarity Home and Pro subscriptions. Be sure to check those out. Go to our website, take advantage of it, because these types of lives, these interactive updates that I'm doing, the last one I'm doing is tomorrow night. I'm telling you that right now. If I go live on social medias after that, it'll be during storms. It's not going to be pre-storm analysis with forecasts and things like that. I'm going to be doing it on the client side for Clarity, and you'll get a notification to your phone, and then you can go in and do it that way. So make sure you take advantage of that. It's 40% off. Now, real quick, here's what I'm going to do. There's another system Friday. There's another one coming. All right, I'm going to talk to you about that one and show you what that one's going to offer up. And listen, I'm going to tell you guys right now. I mean, this pattern is loaded. I'm going to talk to you about Friday's, or this late week system, and then I'm going to give you a quick long range forecast. This is a loaded pattern that is going to continue to probably bring chances for snow into the Midwest Ohio Valley for most of December. Okay, so this is something to keep in mind. This is a hell of a pattern here coming into December. About one of the better ones we've had in quite some time. So let's go over here, and I'll show you that right now. This is the European weather model. As we get out into the week, it's a cold week all week long. It's nasty. Wednesday night into Thursday, a little clipper comes through, probably offers up a good swath of light snow from north central Illinois, northern Indiana, northern Ohio. Okay, and then that one departs, and Friday night another storm works in, and this one is very similar perhaps to what's coming tomorrow night into Tuesday. It's a little bit further north. It might be a little bit stronger, or have a little bit more moisture to work with, but you can see what this one's doing. It's bringing in more snow, an I-70 special here is what we call that. Okay, the I-70 special. We may be looking at precipitation battles here with precipitation types, which is immensely frustrating. Luckily, the one tomorrow night is not going to have that, but the one Friday into Saturday is certainly going to prove to be probably a little challenging on where that rain snow line sets up entirely. Okay, I'll give you just a zoomed in view here a little bit, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. Friday night into Saturday, there's another system that may bring. This one may have an ice component to it, a sleet and ice component to it, and put down good snow north of that line here. I'll show you this what it's projecting for snowfall on this. This is as far out as it goes here, but it's another swath here. This is a 24-hour total of 2 to 3 inches of snow right now, and this one will probably trend to be a little bit more impressive of a storm if I had to guess. Just again, based on the pattern, I think that it's certainly possible. So if you're just joining in, we're talking about Friday evening. All right, Friday into Saturday of next week. And again, there's a clipper system before that too, that comes right here, right there. That's that's Wednesday night into Thursday. That's going to lay down more snow across northern Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, and southern Michigan. So this is an active pattern. So yeah, what I'll do now, real quick, is again thank our friends there at Custom Restoration. Good folks over there. Make sure you're giving them some love, following them on their socials. If you need anything that they offer here, make sure you give them a shout. Here's what I want to talk about real quick is the longer term pattern. This is where we're at right now. Okay, I want you to notice the lack of the warmer colors over Greenland, and by the 5 to 10, I want you to see that they have they arise pretty quickly. What's going to happen is this is probably going to set up shop for some bigger storms mid to late December, even in the 10 to 15 day period. With the blocking setting up like this, this pattern's probably going to offer up some bigger snowstorms mid to late December. I personally believe that we are going to have probably one hell of a pattern getting into December, if you ask me. I think we're seeing hints of a negative Arctic oscillation at times. We're seeing blocking. We're seeing strong fronts come through. And I just think that potentially with the cold air, that it's going to be an active month for possibly bigger storms. Anytime you see patterns like this where you get above normal precip signals into the deep south in the southeast, that's where your snows break out across the top. You don't want above normal precip signals up into the Ohio Valley in the northeast, because that means your storm tracks are going to be too far north. So anytime you see a signal like this, you get bigger storms to the south, aka what's going on right now with this storm system coming tomorrow night. It's just it's a big storm in the south, and the north side of it is giving you snow. So you see all that heavy moisture down there. And listen, I say all that to say, because I'm looking at our analog years. All right. Our analog years, when I look at tropical forcing, or what I call velocity potential, this is a little bit more of a technical discussion at the moment, but the ocean, the rising and the sinking of air across the Pacific Ocean has 3 years that show similar patterns: 1991, 1995, and 2017. When you look at those years in December and what they produced, this is how these Decembers look. Okay. A lot of people are asking, do we agree with the mid-month warm-up that the American model is showing? I don't. I think it's wrong. And I think that we're locked into a winter pattern here. I really do. I think we're locked into a pattern that's going to produce cold and snow. All right. And the European model it's identical. When you have a model that looks like the analogs, it's always nice to see that, because it just offers up confidence. All right. The best match is December of 1995, in my opinion, in terms of the way that the tropical forcing set up. And this is where the snow went through in 95. Okay. You had above normal snow in the areas I've literally talked about: Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, the Northeast, especially the interior Northeast, but also the coastal Northeast isn't bad in 95 either. Couple of big snows there in December of 95. All right. So now the other year that has merit to mention is December of 17. Okay. And there were a couple of good snows in the Southeast in December of 17. I don't think it's off the table entirely. I think the Southeast and the East Coast could get a storm or two in December. Okay. And you can see a big one went through here in December of 17, but you also still see above normal snows in the Ohio Valley, Great Lakes, and the interior Northeast, which both years indicate that happening. All right. So something to keep in mind. All right. We'll continue to analyze this, but I think December features a pattern that's cold and wintry. It's probably one of our best chances we've had at a white Christmas for a large portion of the country in a long time. I think it's one of our better opportunities to get a good pattern that can produce a lot of winter weather. So again, I say all that to say, hey, I appreciate this. I'm going to show that comment, Josh, over on YouTube. I think you guys are one of the better weather teams I've tuned in over the years. So great job, and always ignore the negative. God bless you guys. Appreciate you. That's very nice of you. We appreciate that. We try to keep it, me and the big guy back here, we try to keep it positive. But no, nonetheless, guys, with this pattern, the client lives over on Clarity are just going to be awesome. I'm excited for so many people that have joined that and that are supporting that. We have the sale going on right now. The link is in the comments to sign up, or you can scan the QR code if you're on an iPad or a screen or whatever. Take advantage, because when we go live, you'll get notified on Clarity. It'll tell you that we're live, and we'll have a private stream for you that you can access all of our information on. So take advantage of that, because like I said, these free lives and we've done this for 13 years. In 14 years even, and I'm not going to be doing them anymore like this. I may do some in-storm analysis when storms are here, or when they're getting there, but pre-storm analysis, long-range stuff on live streams is going away. So take advantage of it. And it is an app. You can download it in the App Store and subscribe on the link, and then you use the login. Okay, it's called Clarity Weather. Just search it. Oh, look at this. This is cool, Chris. We appreciate you. It says, I've stopped watching and gotten rid of all other weather apps after joining Clarity. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Alec Orwheeler, man, thank you. Appreciate you, dude. I know you know your stuff, and you probably can forecast quite a bit well on your own, but thank you for supporting it. It means a lot, man. Thank you so much. So yeah, Travis, I see your comments. I have hundreds of comments coming in. I'm just trying to interact with people the best I can. Dustin Cagle, longtime supporter, nice dude, man. I appreciate you, Dustin, always supporting us. It's awesome. We appreciate you for sure. So, the deal's going on until the end of business tomorrow night, Cyber Monday. All right, and there may be some fun stuff coming tomorrow. Yeah, we got the monthly too. You pay $8 a month right now. After the sale ends, it'll go to 10 a month. And again, you'll get these notifications if you have Clarity. Yeah, it'll always renew at the price. The price will never increase. We don't roll that way. It's the same price forever. You're locked into it. But if you have Clarity with this or with us, all right, what you'll do is, let me get this off the screen so you guys can see what I'm saying here. I'm on the wrong screen. What you'll do is over here, you'll go into your location like I have here. I'll go to Deer Camp, if you will, and I'll hit chat, and that's where the notifications come in. There's your live updates there on the bottom right. They get sent right to your device, and that's how you can get these live streams for storms and whatnot sent right to your device. Okay, so pretty cool. Monthly cost is $8. Yearly cost is $60. I just got Clarity Home for Christmas for my kids. I followed you all for about 7 years and was able to download it. The only weather app I'll use from now on. How cool is that? Very, very cool. Thank you so much. This person here, check it out. They say, oh, where'd it go? Found you when we had the massive snowstorm 3 to 4 years ago in central Indiana. I've been a subscriber since. We appreciate that so much. The yearly subscription does automatically renew at whatever price you signed up as. It's always going to be the same price for the lifetime of the subscription. If you cancel it and sign back up, you'll lose the deal. Okay. So, guys, this has been fun. I think schools will be closed Tuesday. Indiana Leo here. This is the only weather app people should use and trust. BAMWX. Thank you so much. Travis Garrity says, is this a north of I-70 pattern going forward? Just asking. No, I think people can get more snow south of I-70. No, Mike, it's normally $100 a year. The 40%'s got it down to 60. After the sale ends, it goes back to $100 for the year. For the home package. Okay. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for following along, supporting us. Link to sign up is in the comments. I'll toss it here one last time just to make sure it's there. And we'll have a client live here a little bit later this afternoon on the storm coming tomorrow, the latest data, our official forecast, and then also the storm late week. We'll update you all on that as well. So excited to provide that to you all. And any of you that have the home and you want to upgrade to the Pro, the Pro has so much more than the home does. And keep your eyes out because there's some fun stuff coming. So my good buddy Christian Wilson says BAM is the only way to go. Christian uses it for his company PMT and has for a few years. Appreciate you, bud, for the support. Thank you. So thank you all. Take advantage of it, man. It's a great deal. Like I said, over 2,500 people have joined up here in the last couple days. I think we'll close to double it over the next 36 hours. And we appreciate you all more than you know. And we'll keep you posted. Thanks for joining today. Stay warm and go Colts.